All right, here's the Yom Yom. The Yom Yom, you can go into this. Also, you can see, you can click over here. You can get also explanations by other very talented rabbis, Manis Friedman and Moshe Steiner. And they also give very excellent explanations of what these short ideas. Again, Yom Yom, this is a collection of sayings and ideas from the previous Lubavitcher Rebbe, but his successor, the Lubavitcher Rebbe, the last Lubavitcher Rebbe, he collected this. That's called the Yom Yom. Okay, HaYom Yom means today. Today is the day. By the way, there used to be a Chassid in Kfar Chabad. His name was Zusha Vilomovsky. Zusha Vilomovsky. He had been a partisan in World War II, and I guess in Poland. His neck was like this. He was shot in the neck, so he couldn't move his neck. He had to move around like this when he moved around. He was a stocky, short guy. Very interesting person, very lively person, very unusual person also. He did very unusual things for the Rebbe. And like I say, I don't know, I think I told you this before, but Chabad is not in politics. The Rebbe said that Chabad should not get in politics. We shouldn't have any representatives in politics and etc. Anyway, that's what the Rebbe, at least in national politics in Israel, shouldn't get into politics. But somehow, and so that, which means a big loss for Chabad, because if you get into politics, you have power, you can get money out of the government. But he somehow or other used to get into all of these offices of even the most non-religious, anti-religious people, and people liked him. And he would arrange it that we would get funding from the government, And okay, anyway, a very interesting point. He used to have a saying. Why am I telling you this? Because he used to have a saying. Every day I would see him in the mikveh, and he would say in Yiddish, "Heint is the tug. Heint." Wait, let me get to this. Oh, here we go. Heint is the tug. Today is the day. Today is the day. It's like, this is the day we've been waiting for. Every day he would say the same thing. Every day. This is it, right? All the previous days, very nice, good. The previous, but today, this is the day, right? Heint is the tag, he would say. This is the big day. This is the big day we've been waiting for. Heint is the tag. Very positive way of looking at life. Here we go. Okay, this, an explanation of the three verses. We say, Lechuna on a manner like this. Wednesday, what do we say? That we said that the 3 days preceding Shabbat and the 3 days after Shabbat are blessed by the Shabbat. That's one way of looking at it. I said, and this is hinted at by the psalm that we say of the day on Wednesday. So it says, on Wednesday we start thinking, what am I going to have for Shabbat? This is a concern in the literal sense and also spiritual. How can I make the Shabbat real? After all, every person Shabbat is much different. After all, every person is different on Shabbat than he is on a weekday. So we get a little bit sort of depressed a little bit. What's going to be Shabbat? Spiritually, am I ready to feel any sort of a unity? Shabbat is God's day. Return to God. I'm returning to God. The solution is L'chuna ranano. That's the psalm that we sing on Friday. Let us sing. Have faith. Have trust. Be happy. Okay, comes Thursday. Now it's closer to Shabbat, and we still have not really done any big preparations. And it doesn't seem that we're singing so easily. It's nothing so much to be happy about. You got to do something. So you sit down and learn Chassidut the whole Thursday night, and then by Friday we can sense the feeling that God is great, and that God is a great and a great King. Yigadol Hashem. Here it says we can feel without. It says, Kikeil Gadol Hashem, Umelech Gadol Elohim. It says that God is great, and He's greater than all the other powers. And with this, now we can say Shabbat. We can say Shabbat. Okay, and Mincha, we don't say Tachanun. This is talking about right before Shabbat, right before Chanukah. Today, Chanukah, we do not say Tachanun and Mincha. Have a good day with Mashiach now, and we'll see you, God willing, tomorrow, 8:15 tomorrow morning. Thank you for tuning in.